Alright, I don't know how many videos I've done so far. Anyhow, we got a punk rock kayak right now. I just filled in a few little holes with some toothpicks and some tape or some glue. So knock those off. Tomorrow after the glue's set, sand should be less filling that way. Did a lot of scraping, sanding and stuff on the top. Cut the cockpit out today. Now here is where I messed up. But not a big deal, it's fixed. What I did was, when I built it, I didn't have the plans, I didn't read the plans thoroughly. I read the book, watched the videos, everything else. But what I missed was this right here. This line says Form 9. This is Form 9. I left the ones I put on the bow too short. So in order to fix that, I had to fill it in. Now hopefully I can sand most of this gone. Obviously this butt joint right here is going to show forever because that wood is so much darker. But I had to run a few butt joints right here, glue them in, cut them out. So it wasn't a hard fix. I had to do the same up here. You can't hardly tell on the maple. When the finish is done, it shouldn't show, but I did a few there. Had one fall out on me earlier, so I've got to replace this little bitty spot right here. Other than that, the top is almost done. I've got to finish the cockpit opening for the recess, and then I've got to start putting in the thigh braces and the coaming. But it's ready to split. See the same thing on this side. Now this side isn't sanded yet, it's still a little wet, so I left the staples in. I took the clamps off because it's been sitting for several hours, but I left the staples in till tomorrow. But yeah, see my line here, I've got to sand down to this line, get it nice and straight. The other thing I did today was up here on this curve where it kicks up on the bow. When I was stripping the top, when I stripped the deck, one of the strips kind of sunk in face forward. So what I did today was I glued a piece on top of it, the same shape, let it sit. It got set after about 8 hours. Of course, it's glued on, taped down. Let it set about 8 hours, then I hit it with block plane until it got close, and then I sanded it. The repair is right here. You can still see it a little bit, but it's not near as bad as it was. There was a sunken hole right there. So I've got quite a few little repairs to make before I split it and start flipping it, sand the bottom, that kind of stuff. But yep, got my spike tail look going on here. Tomorrow morning I'll cut all those down flush and fill it. So there she is. It's got the racing stripe. It is really starting to look like a kayak now since the cockpit recess has been cut out. So there she is. This is an 18-foot Guillemot Night Heron designed by Nick Shada. Which I cannot recommend high enough. Every question I've had, he's been really prompt to answer. He answers everything very thoroughly. He also he wrote the book, so he's a kayak designer and really understands how these work. Some of his builds are just incredible. So here it is so far. Show you the mistakes I've made so far and what I'm going to do to repair them, and going from there.